Good morning. It's a beautiful misty Wednesday morning here, and it's also my birthday. I was going to be out of range on a nice long tramp on the Heathy track, and then Corona happened. So I'm here teaching yoga, which is cool because I always love doing yoga. It feels like a treat for me, and it makes my life better and it makes my body feel better. So today I'm going to be excellent to myself and do exactly what feels good to me, which I try to do every day, of course. So it's a good time to reiterate that you don't need to be doing the same thing as me. In this situation, I will never know, but when I'm teaching a live class where I can see people, I love to see variations. I love to see people finding their yoga, the thing that, the variation, the adjustment, the position that feels and works best for them in that moment. So always go ahead and do that. We're not clones. We're all beautiful, individual, dynamic beings. So let's embrace that. I'd like to start today's session, and we'll open with the sound of peace and consciousness, the sound of Om. Inhale. Keep your eyes closed for a moment and just arrive here. In this moment. In today's incarnation of you. Feel your pelvis, your lower body, anchor into gravity, into the earth. Visualize the pelvis widening out like roots of a tree. Allow the hands to rest wherever they rest. And from that foundation, feel the trunk of your personal tree grow all the way out to the sky. And here let your arms relax like those beautiful aerial roots of the Aotearoa tree, relaxing down through the air, drinking in the nutrients, the moisture. And inquire within, see what draws your attention and your body and your being today. Notice your breath. We're going to begin today with a little pranayama, a little breath work, starting with something that's called a alternate nostril breath. This is a really nice calming technique to bring you into the moment, into your focus. It's a really nice way to center yourself for meditation. So what we're going to do is take our right hand and we're going to use the right thumb to close off the right nostril. I'm going to inhale through the right nostril, say for a count of 3. It can be whatever you like. We'll just start off nice and low. So inhale for 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to take my pinky and ring fingers, close off my left nostril, and hold the breath for a count of 3, 2, 1. I then release my thumb, opening my right nostril, and breathe out through my right nostril for 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to go back the other way. So inhaling through my right nostril. Let's try 4, 3, 2, 1. Close off both nostrils. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe out the left for 4, 3, 2, 1. That's one round. So we're going in the left, hold out the right. In the right, hold out the left. So we're ready for round 2. Let's breathe in through the left nostril for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Out the right for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the right for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Out the left. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 2 rounds. Let's try lengthening it a little bit. You can stick with the count of 3 or 4. I'm going to go to 5. So breathing in through the left nostril for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Out through the right for 5, 4, 3, 2. Breathe in through the right for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Out through the left. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to do one more round in your own time with your own count. Starting breathing in through the left. And hold. Out through the right. In through the right. And hold. Out through the left. And release the hand. Close the eyes, let the breathing go where it will. Again, notice how you feel in your being, in your body, in your mind. Take note as to any effects of this alternate nostril breathing practice. And then we're going to just come into our 3-part breathing. So you can keep your eyes closed for now. Think about your inhale going all the way down into your pelvis. We're filling up from the bottom. So think about filling up the pelvis, the belly, the rib cage, all the way up to the collarbones and the shoulder blades. And then we're emptying out from the top. So release your breath from the collarbones, the shoulder blades, from your rib cage, your belly, your pelvis. Again, breathe all the way into a widening pelvis, filling up through the waist. Let the rib cage widen, all the way up to the collarbones and shoulders. And then emptying out from the top, deflating the collarbones, the shoulders, the rib cage, the waist, the pelvis. This is often called three-part breathing, so I like to think of the three parts as pelvis, rib cage, shoulder girdle. And I'm choosing my words quite carefully here to accommodate the fact that we're three-dimensional. So often we'll think belly, chest, upper chest. To me, that just speaks to the front plane of the body, which is an easy way to feel this because we're front orientated as creatures. We have our eyes in the front of our face. We exist a lot of the time in the front of our body. But we've got all this untapped space in the sides and the back. So let's just practice that three-part breathing for a few rounds. You can go as slowly as you like. Let's fill up the pelvis, the rib cage, the shoulder girdle, and release from the shoulder girdle, the rib cage, the pelvis, all the way out. Fill up the pelvis, the rib cage, right up to the collarbones, the shoulders, and release from the shoulders, the rib cage, the pelvis. Filling up the pelvis, let it widen, the rib cage, the shoulder girdle, and emptying out from the shoulders, the rib cage, and the pelvis. Take a couple more rounds in your own time. And when you feel ready, we're going to start adding some movement. So see if you can check back in with that breath. I'm just going to start with a little sway today. So I'm just undulating my spine side to side, nice and casual. So I'm coming into a bit of a side bend on either side. I'm lifting my ribcage away from my hip. And the same on the other side. You can add arms. It's okay to rock on your pelvis. It's whatever you need. And next time I come to a side bend on the right, I'm just going to stay here for a few breaths, maybe looking up towards the hand, pressing down through my right hip, opening up through my right side ribs. And then I love this, we're going to come on a nice exhale through the mouth and swoop through center. And then unwind, stack yourself up, and sway over to the left, reaching up and over, press down through the hip, feel all that length, maybe looking up. Really breathe space into our side ribs. Big inhale and we'll exhale, swoop, and unfurl. back to centre. Just going to take a little head tilt to the left. I'm lifting my right ear to the ceiling. I'm going to reach my right arm out, palms just touching the floor so I can feel that lovely stretch all the way from my neck down my arm. And then gently taking the chin towards the armpit. Feel that stretch move towards the back of the neck and shoulder. Come back into that three-part breathing if you like. So filling up from the pelvis and emptying out from the chest, upper chest and shoulders. Let's help the head back up to centre. And lift my left ear towards the sky, reaching long through that left arm. Right arm just relaxes where it wants to flop. Root down through your roots, lengthen up through your trunk. Turning the chin towards the armpit, feel that lovely movement of the stretch. A little different on this side. Hilarious how that surprises me. Gently helping that head up. Nice. I'm going to take my right leg and bring my right foot over the outside of my left thigh. Ideally, I want to have both hips, both sides of my pelvis on the floor here. So if you would like to make this super easy on yourself, you can hop up on a cushion or a folded blanket. Another way is to take the left leg and reach it out in front. It will make it a little bit easier to get your pelvis balanced on the floor. So we're just going to hug the right knee in. Lengthening that spine tall, filling up with your breath from the pelvis, the rib cage, the shoulder girdle. And keeping tall as you empty out. And then I'm going to take my left elbow around my right knee, right hand behind, and just twist. You can also take the left arm across to the outside of your right leg to provide a little traction. Just depends on what feels good on the arms and shoulders today. Oh, I'm getting a nice stretch in the back of my armpit with that one. That's awesome. Getting tall through the spine. Keep using the whole space of your breath. And gently unwinding. I'm going to take my right leg and bring it behind me, and I'm going to come into this sort of star shape. So my right knee is bent, my left knee is bent, and my left foot is kind of coming towards my right thigh. Again, I'm trying to get both hips on the floor, so you can use a prop. Or, if this is uncomfortable with the right leg pointing back, you can just take that same bend, externally rotate the thigh, and bring the right shin in front of the left. You'll still get a really nice hip stretch here. I'm quite enjoying this variation at the moment, but a bit more intense in my right hip. So I'm going to lengthen myself nice and tall, press down through my right hip. And keeping length in my spine, I'm just going to walk my way forward a little bit. Lengthen my lower back and down. if you've got this right leg in front of you, you'll probably be able to come down a little further and feel a nice stretch in the back of that right hip. What I love about the leg position in this pose is mainly aesthetic. If you've got two of you doing this position and you sit back to back, from above you look like you're making a star with your legs. You need an extra person to get a photo of this. We've tried it. Start to relax. And then gently walk the hands over to one side. I'm going to the right so that I can really feel that lovely stretch down the outside and back of my left hip. Hello, Bonnie. You want to do yoga with you? There's a free mat. No, you're going to act as a roll. Let's take it over to the other side. Just gently sending that right hip down. And then slowly make your way up. This time I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to bring it over my left. That's the way we went last time. Switch it up. Coming onto my right hip. Bringing my left foot over to the outer right thigh. Again, you can sit up on something or extend this underneath leg. I'm going to keep mine in for today. Finding a little balance through the pelvis. Hugging that left knee in. Grow nice and tall, grow roots through your lower body. I'm excited to see if I can get that same armpit stretch on the other side. I'm going to go ahead and reach the right arm up, bring it to the outside of the left thigh. And turn, looking over my back left shoulder. Oh yeah, right onto the shoulder blade. Find that long, full breath. It's such a beautiful morning mist. I can see it starting to burn off, but wonderful seeing the sun shining through. Silhouettes of trees and houses. Let's unwind and we'll come into that star shape. So bring the left leg behind and bending both knees. So the right foot is towards that left inner thigh. Remember, you can always take the left leg in front of the right in this kind of open cross-legged position as well. And then find a little balance between the sit bones and sit up nice and tall. Be really gentle on your knees. This one isn't 100% thrilled with it. So I'm just going to be really careful, mindful and slow. Just start gently hinging forward, lengthening along through my back of my pelvis. Ooh, some nice person made some coffee. Let's bring it over to the left, nice and gentle. And that lovely lengthening through the back of the right hip. And then finally walking the hands back over to the right and gently lengthening the spine down. Slowly bring it up. You're going to extend the legs out long. Just a little bit of movement. Kind of flex. Length control through the spine. And then I'm going to come into Komasana tortoise pose to finish today. So the soles of the feet come together. I'm making a big diamond, which is the undercarriage of my tortoise. And then I'm going to roll my pelvis forward over my thigh bones, allow my torso to curve forward so my spine is the carapace of the tortoise, that big curved shell. Let the head relax as much as is comfortable. Hands and arms can go wherever. Sometimes I like to support the bony parts of my ankles. And coming back to a full 3-part breath. Because the front of my body is compressed here, I can really focus on breathing space into the back. So inhale, filling up the pelvis, the rib cage, collarbones and shoulders. Exhale, emptying out from the collarbones and shoulders, the rib cage and the pelvis. As we come into our tortoise shell, you can literally go within, coming back to our 3 anchors. The breath, gravity and earth supporting us. And the sensations in your being. hold your attention. And if you want to stay in your tortoise shell, I fully support you. If and when you're ready to start coming out, do so with lots of kindness. And we'll return to a comfortable seated position. I'm going to go for the hero variation, Virasana variation, sitting on my heels. And just close your eyes, reorientate yourself to the earth, your being, your breath. Take an inhale, fill up from the bottom as you reach the arms up and overhead, join palms at the top. Exhale, emptying out, bring the hands to heart center. And we'll close the container of this practice with the sound of peace and consciousness, the sound of Om. Inhale. Bring your fingertips to the third eye center. Take an inhale, fill up. And together say Namaste. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. May all beings be happy, healthy, and live with ease. Thank you so much. I've got my Zoom class this evening at 5:30. Do pop by if you would like a longer practice, a little bit more active practice today. Otherwise, I'll be back here Friday morning at 8 o'clock. Have a beautiful